I finally got a mooring ball in Garrison Bight Mooring Field. I'm kind of settled, no time to waste. I've got to fly out to Los Angeles early in the morning to see Liberty and help her with her screen printing company and visit some friends. So despite it being kind of windy and choppy out, I've got the wind and the waves in my back. I'm going almost exactly the same speed as the waves, so it's actually pretty nice, and I'm making good time getting into shore. It's about 4:35 a.m. right now, and I'm on my way to the airport. It's like 4:52 a.m. I'm just come through the gate at the marina. Dinghy's secure, and we're going to begin our trek to the airport. I'm here at the airport in Key West. This is the terminal. There's the bar. There's No Name Harbor, way out there. Let's see this going. That looks like Dillard Key and Coconut Grove. It only takes about 30 minutes to get to Miami International Airport from Key West, and it's a pretty neat flight. You can see into the water and features under the water from the air, and that's kind of cool. And from here we're gonna fly out to Southern California. On the ground here in LA, and it's crazy, like all the bars are closed. Most of the bars I called, their phones were disconnected. I called the Hyatt, and they said their bar had been closed for a year now. It's crazy. It's unbelievable that that would happen to these businesses. California, LA. I'm at the Hyatt Regency here in LA, right outside the airport. They do have Hop Stupid. All their restaurant, bar, lounge stuff is closed. It's kind of like a little market they've set up. It's kind of weird what's going on here, but I'm enjoying a beer. Worse places to wait on your ride than the lobby of the hotel, but that's kind of weird how everything's kind of like a ghost town now, you know? Alright, so I just got told by security that I can't drink the beer that they sold me here. I pounded it, and now I'm just waiting, but it's gotten crazy here. My best friend passed away not too long ago, and so Liberty and I go to visit our good friend Angela, who is his widow, and you can see Joel Long Beach right there. And you know, we just go take his van out and cruise around down on the beach and honor him in that way, and we know that he's there with us in spirit.
And she owns it with her partner. Hey! This is Long Beach Farmers Market.
That's my first job right there. US Marine. Give me a minute. Angela rolled her ankle as we were mobbing around Sunset Beach, doing a little bar crawl, and she refused to go home, even though she couldn't walk, and so we end up going to the bayou as planned. We had to carry her there, but you know what? We got to go there and hang out with some good friends and enjoy some special moments, and you know, just kind of focus on what's really important, and that's just having simple moments with good people and beautiful places. Of course, a special shout out to Jason and Avalon for being such great hosts to us.
The
crew!
221!
Going
on the bayou!
21.
Liberty and I head back to Riverside and decide to spend some quality time together before I leave, and it's kind of bittersweet knowing that we're going to be separated again. I get back to the boat, and the first thing I do is fire up the motor and make sure she's running good. Kind of ease back into life on the boat and getting it into the nautical groove again. It's really nice to get back to the Key West sunsets and just the quiet, beautiful life that I get to experience here. I was thinking that maybe in some ways this is like a graveyard, you know? There are boats here that'll never go anywhere again, and people that will never go anywhere again. And at the same time, it's a birthing ground. People get their starts here, the beginning of their journeys. And so maybe that makes it like a portal in a way, you know? It's where beginnings and endings are both occurring simultaneously. I mean, there's so many stories here. There's so many stories, so many people coming from so many places and going so many different ways. It's what I think about when I'm out here watching the sunset. You know, just wondering where all these boats came from, how long they've been here, where they're going, where the crews are, who the crews are. In a way, you know, all that mystery makes it an exciting place to be. It creates a magic, for sure. Another beautiful day here in Key West. I'm running the motor right now so that I can charge the batteries a little bit just before I leave the boat. I'm gonna go pick up my solar panels at the post office and get some food and maybe run by Home Depot, get some parts for my little project, or by West Marine as well. Probably by West Marine because Home Depot's out of the way, and I want like good stainless bolts, not that crap stuff. So yeah, that's it. We're just loading up the dinghy. It's just back there. See the dinghy? You know the dinghy. And putting my trash in it and a water jug. I'm not going to get fuel this time. I have about a half tank of fuel in the main tank, and for now that's okay. That'll hold me over because I'm going to bring back a battery. I don't want to overweigh the dinghy too much, you know, because I am going to bring back some water and some other stuff. So and I just room, you know, the dinghy's not big. I got to have room in there, and the fuel container takes up this whole footprint on the floor of you know, like 2 square feet. So I need that, and that's that. I'm gonna in about 20 minutes when the motor's done running, I'll head into shore. I'm here at the post office in Key West picking up my deliveries from Amazon. don't know how they fit all that stuff into here. It makes me wonder if I really got all my packages. So I'm gonna open them and see. My solar panels were not at the post office. It said that they were ready for pickup at the UPS facility, and maybe that's here at CVS. I think this might be a place to pick it up. I'm gonna go in and check. So they don't know where my packages are at. I'm gonna have to call UPS. Until then, I'm gonna get some lunch, I think. I'm out here and I gotta eat some food. That thing's like 6 feet long. I'm out here next to the Turtle Museum, down on the docks. This is the City of Key West dinghy dock. It's $87 a month to get a sticker so you can park your dinghy here. And of course you'd be coming from an anchorage out there. There's no moorings. But it looks pretty crowded. I'm just thinking about, you know, if I stay for a little longer, am I going to stay on the ball or just anchor out nearby? Not sure yet. Lobster egg rolls. Living the dream.
I truly don't think there's anything less than that. It's not by me. No, I don't know.
My card got declined because my bank had a travel notice, but it fell off on the 4th, which is, I mean, one of my issues in the world today is that you have to ask your bank to go somewhere or you can't use your money. That's kind of a bummer, but we got it fixed and you know, roll with the punches. Just, I'm still having a great day. I had a wonderful meal here and a couple beers at the Raw Bar here in Key West. The lobster egg rolls were amazing. And now I'm gonna try to, I think, end up at the UPS carrier facility, which is in the northern part of Key West here. It's about not even 2 miles from here, I don't think. So I'm gonna try to go there. They don't open until 5:30 p.m. So I'm going to try to be there around 5:30 p.m., which is close to dark. So I'll be back at the boat at dark. Luckily, I left the anchor light on so I could find it more easily. I'm going to go there and see if they can help me find my solar panels. Keep our fingers crossed. Look at these. I mean, these are monsters right here. That one's bigger than me. And there is a big 10-foot manatee just taking a nap on the bottom of the harbor here. That thing's big. I got a new cranking battery at Key West Marine Hardware, and now I'm gonna take it back to the boat. Actually, I'm gonna drop it off of the dinghy and go see if I can track down these solar panels, which are on the north side of the island. And I'm making progress. So I'm gonna combine the two batteries I have now into a house bank. This will be my cranking battery, and then I'll have my about 115 amps of solar panels to charge these two batteries until I add some more panels. Alright, back in the dinghy and got the solar panels. Now heading back to the boat. What's going on there? Anyways, I didn't get everything I wanted done today. I had to prioritize tracking down these solar panels. but I did get them, and I'll have to do the rest of the stuff tomorrow. This is the app that came with my solar controller, and it allows me to, you know, see how much power the solar panels are producing and how much they're putting out, how much energy I'm using. And it's actually pretty cool, and it's something I pretty much check a couple times a day. I'm always looking at how much electricity I'm producing, and you know, how efficient I'm being. This is my new solar controller. It's an MPPT controller. The motor's running, so I'll make it short and sweet. Right now I'm just testing it. I'm got it hooked up to the batteries, and I'm charging the batteries to see if this thing will tell me when they're full, and then in the morning, or maybe even tonight, I'll hook up the solar panels, and I mean, we won't really know until they're working right in the morning when we have some kind of record. But this the Bluetooth app will record the activity of the batteries and the solar panels and the load if I run load from here. So I'm still working out how I'm going to configure some of this stuff, but right now the controller looks like it's working, and I'll do a test on the solar panels tomorrow. I end up spending the next couple days just really learning to use the system, getting a feel for what all these things mean, and how it's affecting what I'm able to do and my energy usage. According to the app, we're making about 15.5 volts, and there's the panel back there. It's just a little 50-watt panel, and it's covered with water and not even really facing the sun yet. Interesting. This is a 50-watt solar panel, and it seems to be producing about 40 watts, it says, and you can see the sun's low in the sky. It's got some water on it. The water's beaded on it, but just changing the position increased the power a lot. I stopped using my motor to charge the batteries because the solar panel does a pretty good job at it, and it's bringing the batteries up to 100%. What I do learn, though, over some time is that because I have more electrical power now, my batteries are full more often, I'm using more electricity, and I end up actually getting more solar panels down the road. But this turned out to be a great start, and I really like these style of panels. So I'm in test mode here, and you can see there's my controller laying sideways on the countertop, and I run the second set of wires for the other solar panel. I've just run it right out here, and it's just, so there's one here. Here, I'll show you, get you a better view here. Oh my God, the water's so clear. So there's one here, and then one over there, and they're producing about 87 watts. Man, I might have to go for a swim. We'll see. I may have some visitors coming today. We'll see what happens with that. As you can see, conditions have changed quite a bit from the other day. It's really it's almost glassy out right now. Really pretty day. I got a bunch of errands to run, but I'd really rather be swimming. I mean, I don't know if you can even see, but look how clear the water is. I'm charging this headlamp off of my old school 1000-watt Coleman PowerMate power inverter. This is one of the first things I'm going to get rid of. It's old, I don't trust it, and I know it's not very efficient. I'm going to replace this with a pure sine wave inverter, which you can get from anywhere for 100 to like 350 bucks for a 1,000-watt one. And you can see here we're making the panels are bringing in 12.6 volts, and it seems to be working fine. And you can see, I'll show you in the app, you know, I'm able to turn this thing off and on with the app if I want. You know, I can basically turn the load off or turn the load on from the app. And this jumbled spaghetti mess here will get organized, and what I'll probably do is put this over there, and then put the controller there, because there's a little hole that goes through. I can run the wires under here, and then put the inverter here so that my plugs are flush kind of with that corner, and it'll be easy to access the power. So that's the plan. And so far it's working really good. I feel really good about this. Like I can do stuff now, you know. Like before I wasn't really listening to the stereo. I have Sirius XM on the boat. I'll show you that, and see here, this is that cable I'm running. But yeah, I have Sirius XM in this unit. I don't even use it because it uses so much power, but now I'm able to do that. Of course, you know, I keep these things running. I keep the depth sounder and my gas fume detector running 24/7, along with my bilge high water detector and my bilge pumps here. So yeah, now that I have these solar panels out here, let's see, it's a little, see, it's kind of cloudy, but you know, it's like it clears up and then gets a little cloudy, but still working great. Wow, beautiful day out. I'm going to show you guys one of my projects here. My line for my mooring ball got tangled around it when there was no wind the other day, and so it just became so slack, it just kind of draped itself down underneath the ball. So I'm going to go in the water today and untangle that and re-secure it for the remainder of the time that I'm here while the weather's nice. It's supposed to kick up this weekend. I think Saturday night or Sunday it's going to start blowing again, so I got to get that fixed while the weather's good and while the water is beautiful and clear. One of the things I learned over time is that those solar panels that were producing, you know, 80 watts of power when I first got them, over time they definitely become less efficient. And now if I can get around 25% of their max output, that's pretty good to me. So you know, at 200 watts, if I get 50 plus watts, I'm pretty stoked on that right now. I decided to get in the water and fix those tangled lines and end up getting a surprise underneath the boat. While I'm busy looking down at the grass, I come up on a Barracuda, who kind of surprised me. And it's a big, beautiful Barracuda. He's about 4 feet long, and he's not really scared of me. He just floats around, and I kind of follow him, and he follows me for a minute. And it's a really cool thing. They're really beautiful fish, a very powerful ambush predator, just pretty much down there owning his space. And it was really great to get to see him there. And I still, you know, I got to get back to work, but I definitely enjoy this time swimming around with this Barracuda. And I don't get too close. I definitely respect his space. I don't want to antagonize him. Attacks by Barracudas are very rare for divers, but it does happen on occasion if they mistake something shiny on your body for a little fish. They might try to get a bite at it, because what they're really doing is kind of hanging around you, hoping that you're going to stir up some prey or kill something, and they get a little piece of it. So really cool fish though. finished with my special Barracuda time. It's time to get back to the tangled mooring line, and as you can see here, it is wrapped around the bottom of the chain. It's kind of hard to see because the GoPro is on the top of my mask, and I'm trying to get up close to this chain to untangle the line. And there's also another line there that is tied to what looks like a milk jug that someone had left on there, probably to mark the mooring ball as theirs. I don't think they ever came back, but that probably contributed to the difficulty in untangling this thing. But eventually, you know, after some wrangling, I got the red line to the milk jug untangled, and then get the 1-inch mooring line unwrapped from around the chain. And because what'll happen is that mooring line will end up chafing from the chain, and that chain, if it's blowing pretty good, that chain will cut through the mooring line, and then my boat will just be floating free while I'm sleeping at night. And so we definitely don't want that to happen. So it's very important to handle. Do a quick inspection of the mooring chain and just make sure everything's cool, and pretty much the deed is done. So time to get back above water, back on the boat, and back to enjoying some Key West time. All right, you guys, you know, I'm always working towards producing better videos for you guys, and I got a drone. Now, I've had this drone for over a month, but I really haven't had the time to mess with it. You know, I've been actually sailing towards a destination. This is the first time that I've been kind of chilling, you know, and so I definitely got projects. I mean, I gotta fix that mizzen stay that's coming unwound. I got winch maintenance to do. I need to scrape the bottom after seeing it yesterday. Lots of stuff to do. I got to mount these solar panels where they're going to go. But I got this drone. I got it on Amazon. I think I paid like $180 for it or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was less than $200. And you know what? I'll find it, and I'll share the link with you guys below. But I bought these pool tubes here, you know, these floaty things, and these noodles, they're called noodles, and 4 zip ties, and I made a float, and I accidentally used them today. So they do work, and theoretically this thing, if it hits the water, will stay afloat. Actually, in actuality, because I accidentally hit the water. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys check out the video and see what you think of it as far as quality and stuff. Don't judge the piloting, because the piloting is crap. I really, this is only the second time I've ever had this thing in the air, and I'm just glad I was able to get it back on the boat. The first 30 seconds I didn't film. The first time I tried to fly it, I hit one of the stays, and it was almost ended up in the water. But I'm gonna get better piloting this, and I'm gonna get more drone footage for you guys. And one thing I noticed just making this video just now was that I can see things in the water really well that I can't see from the surface. Like there's some kind of little trail, like a trail in the sand over there. Maybe lobster or crab are following. I couldn't see that. I can't see it from here, but it's just right there. So this is going to be a really neat tool to give you guys a little more insight into what's going on here. Give me more insight. I mean, I'm learning stuff by using this too, so it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll be able to spot some fish with it or something like that. So the drone is now in play, guys, and I'm going to share this this terrible drone video with you, and you could see what it was like in my first flight, and you'll be able to kind of judge my progress as a drone pilot, and you know, see how I do. I'm gonna try to get better, I promise. Hey, thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out this video. At this point, I'm a terrible drone pilot. you can see that I barely know how to control this thing, but I try to do some different flybys and some different patterns. And you can check out, you can see the mooring field, you can kind of see into the water, and just get a feel for where the boat's at. So I'll let you try to enjoy this drone video for a second, and we'll get back to the regularly scheduled program. Just when I think I'm starting to get this thing, I do a little crash landing in the water, and definitely did not mean to do that. Luckily, in my great wisdom and foresight, I made some floats for my drone, copying a design I saw on Amazon. Yeah, just got done diving this wreck. It's only in about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet of water. I mean, I didn't even touch the bottom getting in, but it's super shallow here. I just wanted to share something with you guys. I got this thing. Let's see if I can show this to you guys. All right, I got one of these. And before, this is a dinghy anchor. It was about 35 bucks, and man, it makes a huge difference, because for me, because I could not explore in my dinghy before having this. I couldn't jump out of my dinghy and just check stuff out. My dinghy would drift off. So unless I tied it to me, which I think presents some safety issues, but I'm really stoked to have this. And now with this, I can go and explore. And so that's what I'm going to start doing. Again, we're gonna see if we can't track down some lionfish and some lobsters, and see what we can find. I go to Thai Island, which is near the marina, and it's one of my favorite spots to go to. It's one of the best kept secrets in Key West, but it's not a secret to all the captains and crew down here. It's definitely the spot to go to. All right, you guys, as you know, it's been some time since I posted a video. probably like 9 months, and don't judge me. I've been doing cool Key West shit. I've probably I've got probably a good 300 dives in since I've been here, and I think I've had 3 different jobs. I worked as a underwater photographer on the Snuba boat. I worked as a fishing mate on Rampage, and I've been bartending at 801. So I've been really diving deep into Key West life, and I've been having the time of my life. So don't judge me too harshly for not posting videos. I have been recording stuff, and one of my New Year's resolutions is to start uploading these videos for you guys. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll start filling you guys in on some of the adventures I've been having. I want you to know that I really appreciate your love and support, and your patience with me for being out here and just kind of having a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks guys. See you in the next video.